Hello everybody, and how are you today? This is Sue McCurdy from Susie Q Designs, coming to you live from my scrapbook room. How is everybody doing today? Did you have a good day? I hope you can join me tonight with a drink. I just got a little ginger ale in here, Werner's actually. One of my daughters made me laugh recently when she said that Werner's was fake ginger ale, because she's used to getting another brand. It was so funny. But when I wasn't feeling well last month, I got some Werner's, so still have a few of those left. So thank you for joining me this evening. If you come on, please say hi and let me know where you're joining me from. I am from southwestern Ontario, Canada, and today was a nice day. We did have a bit of snow yesterday, but there wasn't any left today when I went out. So it melted, which is fine with me. I still need to get my snow tires put on. I haven't done that yet. I keep forgetting because we've had such a mild winter so far. So where you are, do you have snow on the ground? Do you need to drive with winter tires? That's something that I've started doing in the past 10 years just for safety around here, because it does get quite slippery, and winter tires really do help. So today we're going to make a card. If you check on my Facebook feed, I posted a little while ago the items that I'm going to be using to make the card. I'm going to be using some items from the December paper pumpkin, so this card can be used as an alternate. And I'm going to be using this punch today. I looked on the online store and it is on clearance for $15.60. What an incredible deal. So if you don't have it yet, it's a good one to have. It's so easy to punch out pieces, and I'm going to show you a really easy card to make using three pieces cut from that. And if you don't have the punch, you can use a rectangle instead. So the rectangle is about 1 1/4 by 2 inches. Okay, and this is called the Postage Stamp punch. If you want to look it up on the online store, and hopefully you can get one. And if you're from the States, you will even get it at a better deal than that, because that is the Canadian price. So we're going to get started. I'm going to turn the camera down. So please say hi and press the like button. If you are joining me on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. I'm starting to get some viewers from the States, which is pretty cool because I've been doing a lot of paper pumpkin stuff. So this is another alternate number 3. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera down and then we will get started, okay? Thanks for joining me. We can click that, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to get everything on my desk in the view here. Adjust it a little bit more. Okay, so if you are putting in an online order on the online store, which is amazing to do because it delivers it right to your house. I got order today, which I already did a Facebook Live on, which was my pre-order from the mini catalog and the celebration catalog that are coming up in January. So if you are putting in an order, please use this host code for December, unless you are doing an order that is more than $200, because then you will get some rewards. Okay, so we're gonna get started now with the card. I'm just going to refresh my feed on my computer so I can see any comments as they come up. So please say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from. It's going to enlarge that. Oh, and I gotta turn off my volume. Okay. I don't want to hear myself when I am talking. Okay, so here we go. So as I said, this punch is called the rectangular postage stamp punch. I use that to punch out these 3 pieces that we're going to use, and what an easy punch to use. I love this one. There are some older stamp sets that coordinate with them, and there's a lot of stamps that you can fit a sentiment inside here too if you want to do it as a sentiment piece. Okay, so look at how easy that is. And I just punched a few out of there. Okay, so the piece that I am using from Paper Pumpkin is this piece here, or you can use Designer Series paper. The measurement on this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that is going to be my card front on the card. Your card base, I used white because it coordinates with this paper. So it should be 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4. So that's my card base. This is going to be glued on here, and this piece is going to go on the front. I think I forgot a piece. I did. Sorry about that. I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, so the piece that I forgot to mention is Pebbled Path. So I'm going to have to bring in my cutter and cut a piece of Pebbled Path paper. So let me just grab that. I totally forgot to do it when I was prepping. So let me grab it over here. I love this color. It is the same color that I used to stamp the sentiment. Okay, so in the kit, there is a Stampin' spot in there with Pebbled Path. So we are going to coordinate the card with a piece. Hopefully this is big enough of Pebbled Path. So the measurement for that piece is 4 3/4 by 2 1/2. Just gonna move that out of the way. Okay, so 4 3/4 by 2 1/2. So 4 3/4 will be there. Get rid of that. By 3 1/2. 4 3/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, so that should be the right size now. Get my cutter out of the way. And then it will fit nicely inside here with a little bit of a border on it. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then these 3 pieces are going to go inside there, but we are going to stamp them first. So when I stamped them, I used this piece from the December Paper Pumpkin, which is a really cute flower, and I am using Balmy Blue to stamp these 3 with. So I want to do them, try to do them the exact same, and it coordinates with the card front. That's why I chose that. So I'm just going to show you how I stamped it. So I'm just going to bring in my Stampin' mat, and when I stamped it, I stamped just the flower only in the blue, and then I used my marker just to color in the green. Okay, you could stamp this and then turn it over and stamp this, but I'm just going to use my Stampin' Right marker for that. Okay, so I'll show you how I did that. Opened it up here and got the blue ready, and then I just stamped it, tap, 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 so that I got the flower, and then I used the big tip here to just color in the leaves, and then I just stamped it. So when I do it, I'm going to try to get it in the center, and then try to get my stem so that it is in the bottom right hand corner so that I can try to do them all the same. So that's what I'm going for. Hopefully I can get that to land in the same spot, so we'll see. Another way that you can do this is stamp all the images and then punch them out. That would probably be easier, but I just punched out all my pieces first and then try to stamp them so that they look the same. So hopefully I can get them close enough to the same that it looks good. So those two look good, and I need one more. So just stamp up the flower in the Balmy Blue. Hi Gay, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining. I'm just doing another card, but you could use this for a scrapbook page too. This would be really cute. So I'm just stamping up the top with blue, and then I'm using an old olive Stampin' Right marker to do the bottom part, the stem and the leaves. So I'm just trying to do 3 that are the same, and those are pretty close. I'm happy with that, so that's good. And I made one of these cards yesterday, and I really liked it. Oh, I was looking around on online, and I saw that somebody used this in this design, and so I cased their site, and I'm kind of recreating the card similar to the way they did it. Okay, I didn't have the measurements or anything, I just saw it and I thought, wow, what a great idea. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to get my Tombow glue and glue this down. So this is Pebbled Path, and Pebbled Path is such a beautiful color, I really like it. So I'm glad that they gave it in a Stampin' spot and used it in this kit. It actually looks really good when you stamp it to use as a sentiment. I really like the color, because I did often use gray before for stamping sentiments, because black looks really stark sometimes, especially when you're doing you know, a card that has these kind of colors in it that are not too dark, you know, the subtles. Okay, and now I'm just going to get the card front and glue it on the front of there. You're fine, you just got back from dinner, it's cold outside. Ooh, did you go to the Keg? The Keg is like my favorite place to go and have a steak, unless I make it myself. I'm getting better at making steaks. I never used to make steaks ever because I was horrible at it, but now I am. I got a new barbecue a couple years ago. Somebody showed me how to make steaks on it, and now I do it and I love it. But yeah, the Keg, amazing for steaks. Did you get a steak, Gay? And happy anniversary. Is it your 25th or your 26th? My husband and I just celebrated our 25th this year. So that was exciting. We went on a nice trip. Yes, at the Keg. Love their food. Yep. Good job. Okay, so there is my card front. So this, in the paper pumpkin, this was one of the card fronts from the kit. So, and it had a blue back to it. And yesterday's card, like the backing was this color blue here, so I cut that up and used that on this card from yesterday's card. Okay, and then when I cut it off, I could use that piece for a couple of cards, the back piece, and then the front piece for another card. So I'm actually making quite a lot of cards from the December paper pumpkin, which is awesome. Okay, so now my task is going to be to glue these down and space them out correctly so that it looks good. I don't want it to look bad. But I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and space it out so it looks good, and then I'm going to glue them down. So I could use my T-ruler. If you have one of these are great for lining things up. Or I could take it off of here and line it up on the lines there. And then this could help me to line it up nice and straight. Let's see how I do. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to space it out, eyeball it so that I like it, and then hope for the best. It looks a little bit higher there. Okay, how's that look? That looks a bit better. Okay, so I'm going to go with that, and then I'm going to glue one down at a time. Yeah, I'm going to glue them down because I think I'm going to pop up this whole piece. So instead of popping up all three of these rectangles, I'm just going to glue it down. So there we go. That's the first one. The second one. Yeah, I love the ruler too. It's so good because it lines things up really well. So I could, now that I've got the first one done, I could line it up right like that, and then I have something to go by. That's probably a good idea. I think I got that ruler at Michael's, and then I broke it, and then I had to get another one. Actually, I got this one in the States. When we went shopping in the States with the St. Thomas ladies, I got this there at, not Hobby Lobby, but what's that other place we went to? Maybe it was Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I think I did get it at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, you can usually get them at any craft store. So Michael's in Canada, Hobby Lobby in the States. So where did we go? We went to Frankenmuth, Michigan last year. And I had brought this scrapbooking with me and I broke it. So I had to replace it. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Move that out of the way. And then bring in my card base. And now I'm going to pop this up. So I'm going to get some dimensionals. Joann's? No, it was Hobby Lobby. Your friend gave one to you? Nice. So I'm just going to put the regular size Stampin' dimensionals on the back of here. And then it will be popped up nicely. And I have to decide where I want to put it. So I've already done a card where I centered it perfectly, but this was such a big sentiment. I could cut it so it's smaller. The sentiment came from the paper pumpkin. I could cut it smaller or move it up. I think I'm going to cut the gold part off of the bottom, but then I will lose that. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should just move it up? I think I'll just do that. I'll move that piece up so it's not centered. I'm going to move it up over here, and then I'm going to put the sentiment down here. And then I will show you my other one. So yeah, I'm going to put it right about here. Yeah, so another thing you can do with this T-ruler is put it here so you remember where you wanted to place it. So if I place it there, and then I place that there, I can kind of mark my spot by doing this, so that when I bring it back down, it's in the right spot. So maybe I will try that today. So I'm going to bring that down and get my take your pick tool and get all the paper backings off of here. So how is it in London? Do you guys still have snow in London? I didn't notice any out here today. I went into St. Thomas. Okay, just gonna check that that is still straight and lined up. I'm gonna line this up with the lines on the grid paper to make sure. Okay, and whoa, darn it, dropped it. Okay, so I want it to be right about there. Oh, I hope I got it straight. Okay, looks like I did pretty good. All right, and then with the bottom part, I'm gonna put glue on the top and then dimensionals on the bottom because I'm gonna kind of overlap it on here. So I'm gonna need a few dimensionals for the bottom part. Hi Margaret, how are you tonight? Thanks for watching. Gay, you said small trace? Oh, what did you mean? Oh, move it up? I should have moved it up. Okay, there we go. And then I'll put glue here. So are you guys all ready for Christmas? I started doing my grocery shopping today. So I went to M&M's and I got a bunch of food, and now I'm starting to make a list and make sure that the next time I go out, I get everything that I need. Because I am having a bunch of people over for Christmas brunch, and then Christmas dinner I'm having family over. Okay, so I just need to line this up, and hopefully I can get that on straight. I think I'm going to overlap it a little bit there. Try that right there. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to bring in some embellishments. So the embellishments I'm going to use for this card are the ones that coordinated with the Berry Christmas suite. They're called adhesive backed glitter sequins. They're in the mini catalog that is current now. If there's any left, actually. Okay, so where should I put these? I think I'll put a couple down here. Did I get that? Oh no, it's gonna get stuck in there. Get a different one. Maybe two there, and oh, it didn't stick. It's stuck to my finger. Get it off there. Okay, there we go. Look at how pretty and glittery those are. I like those. And then I'll put a few up here, maybe. Put one there. One there. Okay, good, that's still sticking. And maybe another one here, let's try that. Okay, so there you go. There is my third alternate to the paper pumpkin. So as I said, if you do not have this rectangular postage stamp, it's on sale right now for an amazing price. What did I say, 16 something Canadian? So it's in the online store in the clearance. Such a good punch, easy to do, or you can do 3 rectangles, and the measurements were 1 1/4 by 2 to do that size, and then it will fit in with the rest of the measurements that I did. Oh, here it was, 15.60 on clearance. What an amazing deal. I know I paid a lot more than that when I got it a couple years ago when I got mine. Okay, so here is the third alternate that I have done. I'm just going to bring in the other ones. So this is the third one. The second one I did yesterday, I believe. So I did a darker one and a lighter one. So this one is, what's it called? Old Olive. And this one is that lighter green. What's the name of that green? I forget. Just grab it. It's that light green. Oh yeah, soft sea foam. So I did this one in soft sea foam. It wasn't a coordinating color with it. The old olive was. See how that coordinates well, but I still like it with it. So that's my second alternate. This is my third alternate. Oh, and the one I did today, earlier today, or yesterday, looks like this. So I did center this piece, and then this looked like it was kind of too low to me. That's why I moved it up a little bit. Which one do you like better? Do you like this one better? Oh, a small trace of snow you had. Okay, so no snow today. That's good, so it melted. Yeah, okay. I think I like this one better. What do you think? Do you think it looks better that I moved it up? Because then this kind of, this with that is more centered. This I put on after I already glued that down yesterday. And then I thought, yeah, it looks a little bit low, so I'll move it up here. So there we go. Third alternate. And my first alternate to this paper pumpkin kit is this one. So this was a fun fold card that I just used. This is one of the card bases too, and some of the die cuts that were included in the kit. So that was my first alternate. So look at all the cards I've made. My first alternate, a couple second alternates, or these are my third alternates. So there's 2 there, 3, 4, 5, and then the original cards that came with the paper pumpkin. So I've got 5 already there, and then I've got 6, 7, and 8. So these were the original ones that came in the kit, these first 3 here. So already 8 cards, and I still have more materials. The envelopes are so pretty in this kit. I really like them. Look at this. So far I got that one dirty already, but look at how cute the envelopes are. You like the left one better? Okay, so Gay, you liked that one better? Oh no, I had this one on the left. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I did yesterday. This is the one I did today. So you like this one? All right. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me today. And remember to press the like button and the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. And have a great night.